everybody, it's Sean with OKC Creations, and I wanted to do a quick informative video. I'll try to keep it quick. We have two new products, and there's a little bit of a design change here. Now, our new mediums have a riser. It creates a really cool effect for diffusing, but the setup is different. Okay, so the riser has two sides, an up and a down. The top or up side has 3 grooves, and the bottom down side has 1. Okay, and what you want to do, just like all the other diffusers, is you run the nebulizer through the hole in the back of the vessel all the way till you get to the set plug, which is the rubber grommet, and go ahead and set that into your hole just like all the rest, except for this riser is going to go through the pot, and the back little down notch, if you can see, is where that cord goes through. Now the same principle applies here. You want to get this in the center. Okay, we have the down side holds the cord in place. Okay, and then from here you take your water. You want to go with all the diffusers to the same height. The water level goes just above this black sensor. Okay, that's good.
Is that distilled water?
This is just drinking water. Distilled water is great. It's not necessary. Out of the tap water that has a heavy mineral deposit is not good. You'll build up a lot of mineral deposit right in here. Now that we're talking about this, the maintenance on these things is about 10 seconds once a week. You pull this out of the water, whichever size vessel. I'm going to use my shirt because I don't have a towel. A kitchen towel or even a paper towel, 10 seconds. Don't push hard. Just rub this once a week right in here, and it breaks loose any mineral deposits that kind of build up. Okay, if you don't touch it and let it build up, it eventually will clog this thing where it won't work right. Okay, so you can avoid that really easy. Okay, we get this in the center, right? We have the water level to the top. We take the flour, put it on the top of the riser, and then we find the cord. There's 2 of them back here. And we plug into the transformer, which is plugged into the wall. Now, we can see here that, there we go. When we turn it on, it's going to start the diffusing. Just like all the rest, you have your high and low switch. You can change the colors. You can see I'm running through the colors. The neat thing about this medium-sized one, if you can listen, there's a bit of a water trickle sound. The water bounces up, it's ricocheting around the copper wound riser and into the diffuser, and it drips back down in. So it's kind of a neat effect, and that's how we set them up. I'm going to quickly jump into this next one, okay? Because we're trying to keep this. This is a big vessel. This one has 2 things happening: a water recirculation pump and a diffuser. And with this one, I'll turn this guy off. I want to show you how we set the diffuser in a riser that's going to be at, this diffuser goes right into the, and I'm going to do all these risers the same way. The water will pump up through the bottom and keep the exact right height to make this diffuse. It'll diffuse a lot longer, hours longer, and it creates a dripping effect, which is really cool. Now you have one more apparatus in here, which is the little pump. Now this thing has to be slid underneath, and you can see the little hole here is where you push this with just pressure right into there, and that's it. The cord's running out the back. Now you're gonna have 2 cords now, right? So this is the cord that goes into the pump. This is all low voltage, same thing. And when we turn it on, you're going to see the water start to rise. You hear that? It's a really cool trickling sound. Now, same goes. Diffuser you want in the center. The water level, you don't have to worry about this one. It's preset. So when the water pumps through, the way it spills out is at the exact right height to keep this thing diffusing. Now, the cool thing about this is an amethyst crystal. Okay? Solid copper, etched all with a plasma torch. We've got 3 different patinas on this one. Now the crystal has a setting, almost like a ring would. Okay, the crystal sets right in here. Now this is kind of neat because if you have your own crystals, you can put other rocks in there as well. So this one you kind of get it how you want. Okay, now we go over to the diffuser. We're going to plug this guy in. Got too many cords. Okay.
That's the little one.
There we go. Look at the lights ricochet off that crystal. It is really cool. Now this we can kind of turn. You can get it how you want. But look at that. The diffusing is incredible. And then we can go through our color changes. Let's see what we're into. The green is really neat. There's 3 shades of blue. That is red and green. It's actually a 12 function LED system. But what we're happening here is the diffusing is going through on its own with the water pumping through it, and there's 300 gallons an hour actually running through this thing, running off of your crystal. What they say is the crystal actually will find its own spot right there. Do you see that? The crystal actually has its own frequency, and so do the essential oils. So it's kind of neat. These 2 together really create a neat effect. You can see just by changing the air, it's all about the air. And where the crystal is how you're going to get this diffusing. You see it going now in a different way, and it could be like there. If you can zoom in on there, Mama, you can hear the sound. I'll try to be quiet now. Amethyst, porcelain, copper, recirculating water essential oil diffusers. Thanks for watching.